What's going on, y'all? So I wanted to make this video. I'm making this from my new laptop I bought like the ending of December actually of 2024. My old laptop right there broke down, but if y'all see I'm watching in background, watching this guy talk about Daigo Amahara's book. You guys should definitely read that book. I'm just listening to the audio because I haven't got the book yet. Hopefully I get the book for my birthday. I'll read again on the book. But this is called The Will to Keep Winning. And I'm just making this video to look back at the end of this year to know that I didn't give up and that I kept on pushing. I'm going through a lot right now. I'm going through stuff with the we in the stock market crash. And I know that I can win. Times have changed with everything going on with we ain't gonna say, let's just say the market changed and I made some adjustments, but I know that I can win because I went on winning streaks before, so I just gotta come back stronger and I got a lot of stuff I gotta work on. So until I come back to that, I gotta work on some things. But until then, I'm just keep taking it one step at a time. Cause a loss comes with life in general. You gotta learn to accept the art of losing. There's nothing wrong with being mad or frustrated sometimes, but what are you going to do after that? Are you going to continue to keep pushing and fighting, or are you going to give up? But I'm just watching the Daigo's book, The Will to Keep Winning, and the book is so motivational. I'm not even gonna lie. Not reading it, I'm listening to the audiobook, and it's so motivational. Um, I don't know. One thing that I try to do is keep God close with me. And one thing that I want to talk about is what's one thing I want to talk about? When things are going bad, instead of thinking negative, think positive as hard as it can be, as the crazy the situation may be. Um is give thanks to God. Is give thanks to God no matter what, and just keep pushing. Um it's so much things I want to do in life, so much talents that I have. I just gotta take it one step at a time. And I feel like I have been overworking myself to exhaustion a little bit. But that's why I had to come back and rejuvenate. That's why it's good to take time off of social media and stuff like that and come back. Um I try to take time to leave and come back sometimes, because sometimes you need an hour to yourself, 30 minutes, maybe a week to yourself a day, because you're a human being, you need rest in general. So but I just want to come in on this video to tell you guys, don't give up. Keep pushing. Even though I want to give up as well, if I give up, nothing's going to happen. I'm going to stay in the same position that I'm going to be in. So the only solution is to keep moving forward. Dust yourself off, keep going. So, and y'all know me, I'm still going to keep going. Even with everything I'm doing, I'm having fun actually with certain things I'm doing. And losing hurts really bad. But for the past 2 weeks, I come to terms with accepting that, you know what, it is what it is. I lost. What can I do about it? I can't build a time machine and go back. So I just have to be like, okay, what can I do to improve better? What can I do to improve better? Something that I wrote down in my book that I write down in. I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's in my book right here. I'm gonna say two things. This is how to get better at anything. I want you guys to pay close attention. If your strategy did not work, find a way to fix your strategy by seeing why it didn't work, what makes it work, or adding a new strategy. This solves creator's block or any block. That's what I wrote down. Because I have a tough time with creator's block, and I'm trying to figure out what content to make. And I'm still trying to figure out what works. That's why you got to put yourself out there and do stuff. So, but I just like talking to the video. But if it doesn't work, so what? I'll just keep trying. Maybe your strategy does work. You're just not doing it the right way. That's why I said if your strategy did not work, find a way to fix your strategy by seeing why it didn't work. You know what I mean? So sometimes you don't always got to change your strategy. Um, But it all depends. Or you can add on to that strategy, but it all depends what field you're in. Because some strategies you don't have to change your strategy. You just have to add a new strategy. You don't have to add a new strategy to your first strategy. So what you have to do is some things you doing it the wrong way, and you just have to figure out how to do your strategy the right way. And if you know what I mean. So for example, if I'm playing with a video game character, certain moves may work in fighting games on a certain stage, certain fighting games. But certain fighting games on different stages may not work. That same move may not work. It all depends. You got to be real strategic with how you do things. So, for example, playing Tekken 8, sidestepping may work on certain stages against certain characters. This is hypothetical, but on certain stages, um, sidestepping may not work. It may not be a good idea to do that. So it's all about making some adjustments and adding a new strategy or fixing your current strategy that you have, basically. So this is another thing that I wrote down in my book. It's called the OSAAT method. The OSAAT method that I came up with is one step at a time method. When you go downstairs, focus on getting to the next step in front of you and not the last step. Only what's in front of you. So, yeah. Don't focus on getting all the way downstairs. You'll get there. Focus on how am I going to get down this first step first. And that's just how I see it. So that's basically it for this video, what I wanted to say. At the end of the day, I may not be the richest, I may not be the strongest, I may not be the smartest, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to give up, and I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep trying. There's still a way to win. At the end of the day, no matter how much you lose, there's still a way. It's still a way to win at everything that you do. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to give up. At the end of the day, I'm not going to give up. You know what I mean? I'm going to give it all that I got, and that's really all to it.